This Postlavantorie mail collect. A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 810. There is a hollow, saddened ring as your toe has suffered damage. It hurts.
Cool. You really showed that mail collection.
He does not actually think it's cool. If anything, the lieutenant feels sorry for the poor box. The lieutenant pats the box, ever so slightly. The mail collection box has no The tear machine stands in the corner.
Oh, it's a machine for... You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there.
It's dark. And the flashlight works a lot better if you hold it in your hand. Right. Now let's get...
Some areas are inaccessible without your flashlight. After you've acquired it, go to your
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue, and the whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles. Very pedantic. History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of our civilization. Those aquarelle blue radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 12 unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced. You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled, They must have had massive air width. These things don't come cheap. Someone very important. a conductor for the hundreds of story threads that pass through the game master's frequency. Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, a list of names under the stations suggests people across. There's no way a little basement studio working.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became. Exactly. This schedule, I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make these lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of Welkin, translucent Welkins, with organs shining under their skin. And you should adopt one of those Welkins as your persona. One of the Welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however. It's Vara Hamira, a high Welkin, his face white and scarred like crack. The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures. Some people really like building a world, I think, even if it's just for a game. Just look at those details.
The photo collage depicts barren, entire oceans have been frozen from. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, Boreal Dvorg, albeit dark and cold. This vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine.
예, 안녕하세요. 네. 아유, 감사합니다. 아이고야, 감사합니다. 제가 구독자 수가 별로 없어가지고 네, 감사합니다, 정말.
A pinned postcard reads, "This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. It looks a bit like an academic calendar. Minimi stands for a mini meeting. It's part of a bigger. Your eyes glide over 4 sections.
게임을 너무 길다.
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment
목소리가
in its belly.
들리시나요?
The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red.
아무튼 감사드립니다. 곰의 눈은 빨갛게 빛나고 있다.
The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy? The lieutenant doesn't answer. His eyes are glued to the animal. A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster. The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name. You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge. I know. What an unfortunate... What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
The fridge buzzes with energy. A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. The paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate. The bear's eyes are still...
오, 뭔가를 키는 것 같은데. 벽이 무너졌다.
thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney. No one has used it in ages.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear the echo is so prominent.
What are you doing? Wait, really? You should investigate, see if someone's upstairs. You're right. The rooms do look like they're connected, but malignant.
Always has to be the skeptic, this man. A lush layer of coal now covers your skin. Maybe you could paint something with this coal. Leave a cave painting for future archaeologists. No, that would be stupid. Muster all your strength and yell. You're dehydrated. The chatter from the chimney then again, maybe.
Maybe you should let.
A hollow ring. You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm. Very, very bad. This is the end. All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do.
Well.
Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death,
뭐야,
though
발로
abrupt,
찼다고
did
뭐
not come as a
심장마비로 죽어?
surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price. To the
야, 뭐 얘가 몸이 안 좋나 보다. 아이씨. 뭐야? 거기까지 다시 가야 돼? 아니 발로 한번 찼다고 죽은 게 어딨냐? 와, 씨, 어이가 없네. 이게 게임이 되게 좋은 내용 게임이거든요. 이게 되게 좋은 게임인데 음악 볼륨을 좀 줄이자. 이걸 제가 꼭 스토리를 만들고 싶어가지고 하고 있습니다. 야, 이 친구는 제 동료입니다. 경찰 동료. 근데 주인공은 술을 먹고 기억력을 다 잃었어요. 그래서 자기가 경찰관인지도 모르지만 뭐 아무튼 큰 파도에 떠밀려서 수사를 하고 있습니다. 발로 차다가 죽었다.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
Looks like it. No one has used it in ages. No sign.
It's dark and grimy here. The echo is so prominent. It's
What are you doing? Wait, really? You should investigate, see if someone's upstairs.
a thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch
이거요?
black.
이거는 조금 걸릴 것 같아요. 뭐 개인적인 질문이지만 어떤 게임 영상을 재밌게 보셨나요, 혹시? 저는 이제
Something
됐다.
breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the
여자구나.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs.
방학
There is a
칸막이.
sanctuary on the second floor. I'll open it.
You hear a low rumble upstairs. The
Yeah?
sound of a curtain being
After you, officer.
아이고 많이 보셨네. 스텔라 50 옵스키르 사일런트 힐 2도요? 아이구야. 아이고 제 진짜 찐 구독자시네. 제가 더 조회수가 아직 많이 있진 않아가지고 아무튼 이게 사람이 관심이 없을 때 이게 구독을 해주시고 이렇게 제 영상을 봐주신 것만 너무 행복하네요. 감사합니다. 많이 보셨네. 감사합니다. 한 1년을 제 채널을 보셨네요. 이 게임은 되게 재밌을 거예요. 엄청 철학적이고 복합적이어서 오래 걸릴 것 같습니다. 이 층으로 가야 되는데 맵이 되게 크다. 혹시 실례되지만 그 중에 베스트는 어떤 것이었나요? 뭐야. 멘트가 흐름을 감사합니다.
an old call box with East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the name of the doomed commercial area. You ring the doorbell. What an ominous name for a hair salon.
옵스키르. 게임을 하시진 않고 스토리 영상만 보신 건가요? 혹시? 아니면 원래 게임을 하고 있다가 스토리가 궁금해서 영상을 찾아보신 건지. 이해가 안 되는구나. 아하. 그러면 그냥 안 하고 보신 게 그래도 대부분이신가요? 주파수가 왜 소리가 나네. 주말에만 그러시군요. 여기 나가는 문이 있단 말이지.
Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads off into the darkness, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby. Something close to you dies.
Why did you do that?
The lieutenant raises his brows.
잠깐만. 이거 세이브 좀 하자.
Only the red cable is plugged into an electric sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now. Somewhere, a machine hums along with the current. Somewhere, in the dark, a giant electrical mammal stirs to life.
그래서 스토리가 중간중간 끊겨서 한 번에 타령. 아, GCL님. 아우, 저랑 그분이랑은 좀 결은 달라가지고 저는 약간 좀 매니악한 것 같아요. 아무튼 감사드립니다.
Two cables are plugged into an electric sizzle. The room is slightly quiet.
빨간색 선.
You see the looming shadow. The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy? A faint waft of cold air rolls out. You hear the sound of the lieutenant takes a peek inside. The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with a friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you. From a glossy cellophane, the paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate.
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge. I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice. At least it's not running them a loss anymore, now that you've unplugged the cable.
The fridge sits empty before you.
빨간색 선이라. 빨간색 선. 뭘 뜻하는지 모르겠네. 2층. 2층은 어떻게 가지?
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it. A hollow ring goes through the furnace. Your toe hurts.
아우, 발로 차면 안 되겠다. 아이고, 게임이 너무 어렵다. 2층에, 이쪽 2층에 사람이면 이 위거든. 위에는 여기로 나가야 될 것 같은데. 뭐가 열렸단 말이지. 여기는 아닌 거 같고. 뭐가 열렸다 그랬는데. 여긴가 보다. 이 사람이네. 뭐 하는 거지? 게임 만드는 사람인가?
Hello, I'm Nia. Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. So what kind of die?
She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you Yes, Amelia is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio. Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations... I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes? Of course, I can see that. I just thought you were a police officer.
No falsehoods are present. She's a novelty dice maker and doesn't have anything to hide. Ask what you need.
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear.
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most... Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard.
얘가 보고 얘는 모르는 건가?
During daytime, there are usually those kids.
She's heard of the murder.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday. I might have, but in this case, all I would have...
It's light here, but dark.
It's really hard to make anything out in...
She nods.
Anything else, officer? We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know. But when I arrived here...
Creative.
When she arrived here, there was no room anywhere else. She must have known the other businesses.
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true. It's just capitalism. We only hear about tales of success, so it's often surprising to realize how many ventures actually fail. Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energy spared her somehow?
이게 되게 말이 많다 게임이.
Alright, but it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in rags? Some people say it's part of the building complex. And then there is me. I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a me.
Maybe it's just because she's so talented that she's been able to woo the curse.
What, so the curse only affects people with poor work ethics? What you're describing isn't a curse, it's capitalism. Is it now? I've always thought, well, if you ever find a way to explain all those inconsistencies.
That's all she has to say on the subject. She's been thorough and truthful, as far as we can see.
이자의 사업은 왜 실패하지 않는 것일까? 그러네? 헐.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind. A star that fell from the firmament? Those cost more than 7 real. Are you sure? Yes, you definitely have the proper attitude. How about a pair of 100-sided dice? Made of
Pieces of lodestone were used as the first.
10 real, and I can
Yeah.
get these ready in 8 hours. Great. See you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else?
오.
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
Oh, quite a lot of them spring to mind.
Oh, this one's a mess. Turns out the bit
What's the snow?
and they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway. Yeah, don't. Oh, right. I hope you didn't try to ring me. I think none of those doorbells work, including.
The doorbell with the empty name card must belong to her then.
너무 많아.
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East.
If the whirling is part of the same building, then it's part of the Doom commercial area. The darkness of this place is there too.
It can't be true. They don't work here anymore. They've been gone for years.
그래?
Are you sure it was Slipstream SEA? Was it a woman? Maybe it was Plaisance from the bookstore. Tricentennial Electrics? It used to be a major electric company 100 years ago. Are you sure it wasn't just some kids?
It was too real to be just a prank. Whatever happened, keep your cool. It's probably better to admit that it was a harmless prank.
A prank is more likely, no? Oh, the kids these days. We were just one of them, and now they're terrorized. That's right. I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's quite right. It used to be a gaming arcade. This is an ancient failure. Before my advice, don't base your business on a fad. Hypnotism, floriography, trick track, especially pinball.
Agreed. Pinball is the worst.
핀볼은 최악입니다.
Sure, I'm listening. Yes, I think it was called androgynous.
A bit of experimenting. It's not about the haircut. It's about the confidence.
Me neither. I just wanted off my face. It wasn't merely a gym, it was Artemitep's boxing club. A community project created to steer a kind man from Zemsk. I heard he had some trouble with the law when he was young. It didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even worse.
It's not really full of that.
Eventually, the coalition took away the fund. I'm pretty sure it still doesn't work, but sure, I'm listening. Good. I hope it clarifies it. How did I become one? It was a business decision. Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of, not especially. I like working with rare materials and
Some of those nice people have big bucks to spend on novelty items. As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint. From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. Yeah, you have. You're a big
괴물
dick
경찰.
cop, Dick Mullen, Salem Rocky Bayi, badass on the edge disco cop. Time to
무슨 이상한 소리 하고 있어. 얘가 자기 멋에 취하기도 하네. 주사위도 수령해야 되고. 엽서. 상호작.
It's the ledger you found in the arson, petty theft, spousal abuse. Handwritten logs on dozens of investigations date back to January 51. There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages. Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete. Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. The lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the He is not really saying anything, just standing there. Look.
Know that I give this to you with resentment.
펜을 되게 아끼나 보네, 킴이.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the blue oblong pen in a brash freehand. Inspect interview the cafet. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be a satisfying slash sounds across things to be done and things already done. The composition.
No, actually. Any ideas? Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
The notebook is annual. It says 50. Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation, a title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction. And yes, all caps. One is called, others appear more light-hearted. The guy's on a couch in an it's going to take an effort to piece these case files together.
Yes, how very childish of you. In your and my defense, almost everyone in the RCM, it's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer. Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one, the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. I pray his loved ones never find out. Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
스파이크.
You don't exactly close. In the back, you see thin, then rip them from the binder and hand 3. The topmost are, you don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police. A monetary penalization, but they appear. These are quite sinister and all in a dozen pages of thin copy. Yes, all that remains now is to fill those 4. The rest of the stinking cellulose is it's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are something rattles inside, ever so lightly, and something small inside, like permeables. It's not hidden per se. The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not seized with your hands. You 4-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board. Is not what you end up doing. You squeeze the plastic to slide it open, but nothing. The ledger quivers in your hand. As it shakes, the pages rustle. This pathetic mess, suddenly, it's proving to be
Oh?
harder than expected. You just don't have the acidic stench of rotting food as you know, like the bits they put into your nose does not understand.
와,
It's just a racist. Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken top? But it was in the trash.
네, 안녕하세요, 다들. 근데 이거 글이 너무 많다. 이거 아까 거기 나가자. 나가자. 아이. 새,
Yes? What do you want to know? Good.
별다른 건 없는데. 이게 그 문이 열렸네. 백과사전이 엄청 스킬 포인트. 뭐야? 감정. 육체를 좀 올려야 되지 않을까? 논리. 인내가 좀 필요할 것 같은데. 됐다. 되돌리기. 인내. 인내를 좀 기를게요. 지성이 되게 좋은데.
An inconspicuous part.
도구. 잠긴 상자를 여십시오. 쇠지렛대.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
길을 알려줘. 길이 어딘지 모르겠다. 어디로 가야 되지? 얘한테 물어봐야겠다.
Have you no shame? René, you're a man. I'm trying to.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway.
뭐야?
They're way past their prime. You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No
왜
matter,
이렇게
you
뭐가
make
이렇게
it work.
비장해?
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it.
겁나 비장해
Already,
게임
your
진짜.
muscles are adjusting to the weight.
뭐 투포환이구나.
Merde! Bordel de merde!
A whorehouse of shit. It wasn't whorehouse of shit. The shot was a
What the hell is your problem? You vandalized our game, son! We can't play pétanque with 5 pool? Well, it damn well isn't. It's pétanque. You ruined a...
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it?
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn pool. Good. Mistakes are forgiven. When men at least try to...
Yes. Why did you come here? It's unlikely. You never know. He might know something. This is a good vantage point.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no in Martinez. The union is the law. So can you really blame them? Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing pod.
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties.
와, 여기서도 약간 페미 사상이 있네. 와, 대박이다.
I know the kind. Gaston here is the same. A weather vane.
Oh, René. If you only knew life beyond confrontations, conflict, and extremities.
Ah, yes. King Philip's
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine.
a superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king, decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood. You haven't lived as long as I have, son. With age, a man learns certain things about...
And the worst part of that, officer.
The carabinier doesn't reply, but
나가자. 아, 말 겁나 많아, 할아버지들이. 아. 한 번 잡으면 그냥 1시간을 기본하고. 나이스. 운동을 모을 수 있겠군요. 레알. 바다를 건너갈 수가 없네. 여긴 또 뭐하는 거야? 배가 있네.
a striking woman leans against the cabin
부장
top
봐봐.
of her sailing boat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM. Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town.
Relax. She meant it in jest.
I'm glad to see you here.
Like steel. There is strength there. If she wanted, she could sink her nails deep into your skin.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM?
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from...
It happens quicker than a shooting star. But did the lieutenant just wink at you?
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group. What we do I'm afraid I don't speak for...
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent.
The Pines' core competency is
물려.
logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things.
운송회사 사장이구나.
And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes.
네바쇼의 토착지역 중
Companies
하나.
awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several...
Why, thank you. I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year,
200억
the
레알?
company booked more than 20 billion
Wow.
real in revenue. 20 billion is a large number, but the conglomerate employs 72,000 people. They all
이렇게
need to be paid.
난세도 기업이
Then there
유지가
are capital
되는구나.
improvements, interest payments. A conglomerate the size of the Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting
당연히
trade
마약
between
사업-
Samoan
마약
and
사업에서 돈 번거
Insulindian
아니야, 이거?
Easterlers. 250 centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken... You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners? Who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo? There are no minor cogs in the system. Each terminal must be accounted for, lest the entire system break. Every hiccup in such a system means thousands lose their jobs, the world, everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets. I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator.
And how are the talks going?
잠깐만. 로즈의 요구사항을 와일드 파인즈에 전달하고 와일드 파인즈가 조정한 대안을 다시 조합해 보내주는구나. 중간 매개인이구나.
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
Wait, she just admitted that the lynching and the strike are connected.
어.
Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates. Yes, I believe there is a connection, but that's a subject for later. Let's say I was not making the kind of...
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused...
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens, no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions,
초과수당에다
including
의료보험까지
overtime pay and a
얻어냈으니까.
medical plan. This time their demands are more,
아무튼
I
이
guess you
노조들이
could say,
문제라니까.
aggressive.
Ludicrous even. It's meant.
There are leaflets everywhere and banners. Every worker, a member of the board.
이사회 일원으로?
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
지극히 과격한 빨갱이 같은 가식이군요.
In its defense, another said, demand democracy. Pretty tame stuff compared to every worker. Unfortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs this. Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines
노동자는 왕이
Group.
될 수 없어요.
That may well be. It's not up to me to decide who is king, but as I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. It is.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about...
I first heard it from the boyar at the gates.
출입구에
The
있는
one whose
보이야에
very
대해서.
name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, call me mañana.
보이야. 보이야.
This checks out.
Mr. Clare told him to. How did he put it?
아, 근데 이 게임 너무 힘들다. 아, 글이 너무 많아. 아, 글이 졸라게 많아요.
Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see. Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair. The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock?
Don't let her answer it herself.
If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where...
If you were to prick him with something sharp, you could see it oozing out. A knife, maybe? No, a rapier.
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotist... Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everett. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in off... Of course. Of course. How else can I help? Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have...
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi, from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective? I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
하필이면
Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer.
Of course, I sympathize. But I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that back.
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Of course. But before we do, officers, the situation is extremely volatile. The sooner we can speak about this lynching business, the better for all of us.
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it? Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes. Why, yes, tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity, while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge. These are the kind eyes of the rich man that seem to say, within reason. Now look at you. You misery-clad simian, barely able to
얘
tie
나를
your own
욕하는 거
laces.
얘는.
Your armpits are lakes, a scythe of booze. You're poor, poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too. Maybe you could ask her for some stock tips. That's a maybe.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask. Of course, Detective.
It's clear you like the hard stuff, Brota. Lower intestine? The term is metabolic and fascism, Brota.
파시즘?
Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of... Yes, them. Women. Women. Men of war. You don't like them. They're insane. Their idiocy needs to be scrubbed off this world with rubbing alcohol. Woo men need to go back to the fucking kitchen. That's what fascism boils down to. The rest is also important. But the main thing is that woo men need to know their place. You're going to keep your vooz, right? Keep your vooz, brota. For the nation, smart. Best not to mention the woo men
되게
too
얘가
often.
얘는 약간 좀
That's why you're the head.
여성
I am
혐오자인데?
the stomach.
약간 엄청 생각이 많다. 일단 여기 들어가. 아, 이 사람이 너무 많다.
A sturdy metal door. The door rattles against your knuckle. The door rattles again. But this...
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers. The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here. No, I already told you. I won't be responsible. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Backyard door. There must be another entrance to the east.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply.
아이고. 아이고, 여기가 문이 아니란 말이지? 뭐야? 파란시켜본 제안. 버스를. 이건 뭐야?
Yeah, you better keep. The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance.
The streets will not flow red with anything.
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull.
욕을
What
왜 이렇게
else
많이
do you
하는
want to
거야?
know? Date of birth, blood type. And here I was trying to be polite.
A brush, an artist. The red splatter is urban expressionism.
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words. This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional. I thought I'd mix it up. You know, summon the forces of crime and social chaos. Yeah?
Let's be realistic. What are you going...
You heard your partner, Piggy. I'm unstoppable. I ain't no snitch, Pigstein.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a...
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant. Fucker. Watch your back, ungulate.
욕을 너무 많이 한다, 얘. 쌍욕을 하네, 그냥. 낙서를 하네, 이렇게. 여긴 무슨 말이야? 민족국가 레바솔. 이곳은 좆됐다.
It's been a week and now they show up?
Are you trying to sneak up on me?
Apparently, she doesn't like people standing behind. Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out. Then why are you sneaking up on me like that? It's not... Trying to sneak up on...
공식 한글화인가요? 검열이 안 된 것 같은데. 예, 이거 공식 한글화 맞아요. 스팀에서 한글화 패치가 그대로 되어 있어가지고.
There must be another way into the building.
Involved in
왜 이렇게
this.
시끄러? 와, 근데 이 게임을 하면서 완전 소설책을 하나 읽는 느낌이랄까? 와, 텍스트량이 엄청나다. 어질어질하네. 말을 함부로 못 걸겠어. 흡연자.
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a...
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
It's the voice of someone who has something to hide, my liege.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Is it really that important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run. My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
That's definitely not his real...
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice? I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will...
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
그가 다시 마당을 둘러본다.
He's an actor declaiming a soliloquy. See how you hang on his every word?
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over. It was my Sunday friend.
친구의 진짜 이름은
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. In the neighboring windows, you can see faint reflections of...
No. We won't.
얘가 뭔가를 알고 있는 것 같은데?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going. Good luck with the investigation.
아, 17%밖에. 얘가 뭔가를 알고 있네.
He's gone. No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how. He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, there has to be a way of getting inside the building. Let's go check out the door near the pier again. Once we found a way in, we can ask around for his apartment.
알아내면 그자의 집을 그렇게 하지. 여기 집을 못 들어가는구나. 제가 큰 실마리가 될 것 같은데. 구두 근처에서 와, 여기 들어가기가 빡세네.
A sturdy metal door. This could be a way into the apartment building.
Good. We had enough problems with bums and drunks and thieves loitering in the hallway.
제발.
You have no business here.
간다.
You can't think of anything convincing. Time for some police brutality.
No, you're not.
You don't scare me, punk. I may be an old woman, but I can still take.
일단 무조건 발로 차는 거 이런 거 하면 절대 안 되는 거야. 돌아갈 방법이 없네.
You're alive and well. Don't keep me. Yes, yes.
Tell her how ghastly it was. You know it's what she wants.
But what else did you find? Did anything survive? No, of course not. Have you located the entity? A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the. I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the.
Before you say anything, ask yourself. The narrative she's built herself. She's squeezing on the pendant too tight. A drop of blood in her palm.
Too many
Good luck persuading her. Some people can rationalize anything.
Yes, because her business consists of the psychic leech that's
약간
been feeding the
음모론자네.
curse. I see that you've fallen for her manipulation, detective. Thank you for nothing. Please, do buy some books, or be on your way.
There was never any other way this could have gone.
I am sorry we had to disappoint you, ma'am. Can we go now?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in. Wonderful! Did you talk to her? Great! On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talk? My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as. Mind your own business, sir.
Denial is the way she copes with criticism. The woman before you scans the.
좋은 엄마를 만나야 되는데.
Hello again, sir. I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running. Mum says it's necessary to do both.
There is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette.
와, 근데 이 게임의 단점이 도파민이 좀 부족하다. 하다 보니까 막 허리 아프고 막. 아, 이 시체를 어떻게 하지?
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body.
북쪽 들어갈 방법. 소용돌이에 이상한 문이 있다. 신분증 찾기. 응?
You see a heavy stool. This coin-operated viewer is why place a tourist attraction in the middle of such poverty? Your money disappears in the curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry. The lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing.
Really? I don't have the eyesight to make it out.
아니, 들어갈 방법이 없나? 분명 다른 입구가 있을 겁니다. 여긴가? 조사팬. 아, 공략집을 봐야 될 것 같은데. 아, 이거 너무 어렵잖아. 길을 일단 들어가.
Right to work! Right to work! Things are busy enough. You're going to waste less of my time?
The hulking man oozes stark skepticism.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat.
I know nothing about a murder. Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive. Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity. Let us work! We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates. Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. I'd try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is. Why don't you go arrest them instead?
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge. Not before you get in there and get your ass whooped. Learn by failure, I always say.
He might have some advice, but you got to at least try to fight Measurehead first. Return if you fail.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? Of course. What can I help you? Of course. Where to? What do you mean? Yes, sir. District of Martinez.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
No problem.
She's very well composed.
Me? I am.
She hides it well, but behind the sweat and dirt there is something.
Is there?
The quickness of the reply certainly does not prove you wrong.
I am working. I have a greenhouse in the.
She realizes she's about to criticize your work, or lack thereof.
Well, as you probably know, there's a.
Don't worry, miss. We are here.
Thank you.
Salts? Ammonium salts?
Of course. I won't hold you.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
어? 장갑?
There he still is, looking.
Active decay.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
미치겠구만.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your... But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too... You must forgive me. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
뭔 개소리야.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
얘가 좀 수상하긴 하다.
Can I help you? Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for. How strange. I certainly didn't put them there. Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my stuff. None of us would tamper. The trash collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the...
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. Thank you anyway.
Yes?
아, 이거 공략집을 봐야 될 것 같은데. 아, 이 길이 약간.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's
좀
yours.
봐야겠다.
The sheets look awful.
아, 너무 어려운데. 여기 있다. 여기까지 했고 메인 캐스트가 별로가 없구나. 아, 이게 많이 길진 않구나. 뭐야? 아, 이거 너무하잖아. 아, 이거 진짜 너무한데? 돌이 뭐가 있다고 그러는데.
A stone, like any. There's a key beneath it, rusty. From
This must be for the front door. Pity it doesn't have the apartment number on it. We'll just have to go in and see.
찾았어. 엘스를 찾았어. 아이템. 오, 이제 들어갈 수가 있네.
Give me a moment. The cold never does any good for my
아까 그
bronchitis.
할머니구나.
This woman's health is failing her. There's not much to do. Not in this.
Go ahead then.
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
복도 반대쪽 끝으로 시선을 돌린다.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tune.
What's he in trouble for? Talk?
What was so funny about that?
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
Ask away, policeman. The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
She mumbles some kind.
I'm no one. If you can call it living. It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no.
She hasn't spoken to anyone for a while.
9, 10, 11. 누군가 안에서 지켜보고 있대.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values this. Number 28. This is where the cleaning ladies.
Let's see if anyone's home.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening. We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good? Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone. Remember, tomorrow, he's probably gone for today.
전당포? 아, 네. 연휴 잘 보내세요.
G'day to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's.
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock.
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt.
Very good stuff. I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird. Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Yeah, not really much else. Just...
It's not often that I see officers from the
전당포다.
RCM in my... What can I do for you? Oh no, not at all. I guess...
Who are your customers?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from. It keeps me entertained.
He's well composed, but underneath it you sense psychedelic processes bubbling. Some kind of drug, maybe.
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God.
로이?
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service, and I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts vote on a mission. She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest, truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it? Yeah, it's not good. I do hope we manage to clean this mess up somehow, while also keeping our focus on the murder investigation.
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or...
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon it.
Of course. I doubt it, but I can try and answer any. I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery.
He doesn't know anything. The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the...
Sure thing. Sure, man.
door is closed. Still no answer. Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance. The bed is cold.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you?
The man looks at the colorful piece of plastic.
But that's not you, obviously.
He can't know that. Maybe you're just young.
From back when you were not a cop, but a heavy-set, dark-skinned dock work? Highly unlikely. I've known John for several years now. Also, you told me you're a cop, remember? How did you get his shift card? Oh, John's been out drinking himself black.
No, it will prove useful still. Believe your thieving fingers.
Oh, is my friend in some sort of trouble? Who knew? Hola, wandering man. How can I...
The unpromising raised pupil returns.
He does not so much as glance.
Stop showing me your...
He had nothing to do with it. The man looks at you.
You are mad, Santiago. Santiago is... The unpromising, raise pupil.
Yes?
Hello again, sir. Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman, or it's exciting to people. You don't look much like a policeman. Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen. Head? Yeah.
No, not head, child. Heads.
No, he's wicked smart in the stories. Like you, sir, of course. He's just a fiction. Maybe you can show me some real... It's the type of book where there could be a story about a poor lady. It happens, but usually those are unhappy books. These are not very common. Well, that's really not in romance. I haven't read many of those. I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though. Sometimes they break up for a little. Maybe some about other books.
The girl keeps her hands folded.
What do you mean, sir?
She looks around anxiously.
Huh?
Her hands remain folded in front of her. She does. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest.
Huh?
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded? Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't. It was okay, sir.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
You're quite sober.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
Because you usually aren't. I sure hope you are.
There she stands, swaying. There's something you're missing.
Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers. I think that's why people read them, to find the...
Seems like most people who read those books.
But it does make the famous people more famous. Why would they do that, sir? That's so cool. Maybe they'll make you a book cover picture and everything. Standing over a dead body, holding a gun. No, sir, I can't. It would be too tiring to refrain from it. That's a friendly enough face, most of the time.
Advanced race theory. Everything is calm in the eye of the race storm.
Hello again, esteemed officer. Okay, but please, only a few questions. Yes, I've got the wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect... Oh, this! No, there are numerous spells cast throughout...
Desert pygmy shamans. That's...
Yes, the Simonees are very...
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense.
God, I've told her not to do that. It's disgusting. And I told you to mind your own business. Clearly, you have no idea how hard it is to raise a girl in this economy. She can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
She stands stiff and severe, silently fuming. 10 or so seconds pass without change. She's looking for one, but there simply aren't any good arguments for being an asshole.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out there. There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress. Yes, my husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be... It's a proper place to live. One of the most peaceful neighborhoods east of Jamrock. Most of the buildings are empty at the moment. It's a great opportunity to get ahead of the crowds. He made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call...
Super silent, almost inaudibly so.
Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had...
A glimmer of sadness blinks through the well-crafted exterior.
Exactly. She's been too busy helping me here, so she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary... I assure you, I of all people understand the importance...
And hell freezes over? Never mind. The woman looks aloof. Her features much softer. Occasionally she glances at her...
I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk right now.
Out of the rain and into the gutter.
Math. It's really difficult. Oh, I found something while you were away. I thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out. Not me. The city, I mean. Like a detective does. Just what Dick Mullen would ask. I got it from behind the curtains. I'm not really supposed to go there. Yes, I bet it looks good on you. Really serious. Right, I have to get back to my homework now.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks, feet rows and rows of Hiamdala men, blurry of maybe 100. Man, not even close. Man from Hiamdal in hell. Man from Hiamdal.
Oh, Man from Hjelmdal. A very popular series of adventure novels. They're awfully blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all the... What does it matter? They're all the same. If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hjelmdalaman, The Man from Hjelmdal. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
아이고.
The unpromising race pupil and... Everyone can see that.
Baby, don't be mean. Give him another.
Anything for you, babe. Look, babe. The mignon of love.
So
The basic race education he received in high school has led him to think his phylum are the sole authors of race theory. An esoteric study reaching back to the ancient basic racist. I take pity on you. You clearly want to enter the harbor very well. You may enter the door once.
Finally. Let's go.
On second glance, someone...
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork.
The drawer opens smoothly. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside and the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. The draw slides. Lonesome, long way home. Here we go. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through the market, past the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side. An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you. The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move. Your fingers run over the dial pad. 005. That's the dialing code for Revachol. 4952. Calling. Calling. Still calling. Then.
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy. How may I help you?
The voice of a youngster on the other end sounds as if...
Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy. Sir, I don't know. It's a video rental. Maybe you rent videos here. No. Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period?
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. The white rectangle of the Revachol Citizens
Yes, it was probably you. It does bear the service cloak issued to you by your station.
As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like... This is the night watchman's booth. The name on... Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
If you must. But please hurry. We are
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair.
Why did you take that picture of René? Fine. But let's move. I don't want to be seen snooping around here.
The chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. A thin grey pillow is attached. You stand and exit. The chair is not as... The drawers are empty, save for old timesheets.
I'm not here to tell you what to do, detective.
You take the painkillers. Oh boy, where to start? Don't think about that. Quick, think about something else. The enormity of the case before you dwarfs the list of... You stand and exit the booth.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
The lyrics to this Container song, the accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Evrard, Evrard, I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you? I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean. Oh yes, born and raised in Irish, people say us Ubis are up to all sorts.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Evrard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate. But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Evrard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so. Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Evrard telling them to take some time off. No, I don't think they killed anyone. Let's better talk about something else. Titus and his boys do good work. I don't want to get them in trouble over a little drinking.
He probably doesn't know anything anyway. Who in their right mind would tell him?
Oh, you want Mr. Evrard then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood. Guys like Mr. Evrard and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is to— Oh, Mr. Evrard is where he always is. In his office, of course. Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here. Bye-bye now.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing, with a mixture of expectation and impatience well bottled.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat. I'm Evrard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez. I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting—
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another. So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense. It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with the cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. Yes, but you owe him for it.
Okay, okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts, then. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we...
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost... The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun. When he said, "Don't worry," he actually meant, be very worried.
I know everything, Harry. Right now, I know that you're worried. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Officer, we will...
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eaten them all. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
I don't dispute that you have been charged with protecting the people of a particularly challenging district. But poverty does not make one a loser. Poverty is just poverty.
Nothing you can say would make you feel any better now. Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. Another police officer resigned from the RCM following a nervous breakdown. He now lives under a bridge, drinking and occasionally throwing excrement at passers-by, shouting, "I never loved that woman." When asked to comment,
뭐야?
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work. With great effort, he straightens it with a mixture of expectation and impatience.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm Everard Clare. I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately...
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand,
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take us very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions. I, too, have convictions. One of which is that I will not engage with any man who... Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our...
You're no Titan affiliation, buddy. He's got you in a fork. Sit down.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, so tell me, how can the head...
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in...
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense. It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria.
Wow, that's Yes, but you...
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real...
With a grin, he points to the checker game. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
Okay. Now, I'd like...
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is the world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only when he said, don't worry, he actually meant, be very worried.
I know everything. It's not like you left it loaded.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here?
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry! Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even...
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me. But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calm...
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
I'm not sure I understand. If you're asking us to break down someone's door, it's not going to happen.
Come now. I just need you to go open a little door for me and leave it unlocked.
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the arch-liar, pretend to play into his hand. Then, should you wish, bend his efforts towards your own.
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about. Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So, a loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you. Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker, too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard. My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you?
I think the odds of that are very low.
It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean, see what his...
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory...
Words flow like a river of honey from his lips. I guess word has already reached him. No matter. It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
Of course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. Let's hear it, Harry. It's Harry. Harry Dubois. No, I'm really not. You are Harry. And I can work with you, Harry. Now, what else can I do for you? You're not simply a cop, you're a star. A bright shining star in the drab law enforcement sky, outshining all other stars. Of course I do, Harry. And I'm gonna help you shine. I'm gonna put you...
He's probably just making a guess based on your recent activity in Martinez.
Family? Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man. Family, Harry, is the most important thing in the world. Ah, this? My friends in your organ...
This translates into, haha, you guys are so corrupt.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for Union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Of course, Harry, of course. Honestly, I didn't want to bring it up, Harry. I heard you have become Measurehead's race pupil. Of course, Harry, of course. You're not some kind of a fantastic race. No one's gonna know what you did with race there, Harry. Your race bonanza is safe with me. Word of how racy it got will never leave Martinez. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance. Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground. Your gun will be found, Harry.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Yes, thank you for the hot tip regarding your lost gun, Harry. My men have it. Now, please, let the professionals do their job. Kick back, Harry, relax.
It did not come as a surprise to him. He might actually not be bullshitting.
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means. I'm only kidding, of course.
Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you... One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I'm helping you find your lost gun. I'm not a jealous guy. What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go. He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left. Harry! I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone... Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals. Yes, yes. Low balling, of course.
His expression makes it clear. This is childish and irresponsible behavior.
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator... Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your...
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate. Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white union man. Take care, Harry.
mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said. No trouble at all, mister. No Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
The containers in the yard are green in Wild Pine's livery. It's like some red infection was spreading out. There appear to be cisterns underneath the Union container.
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
No, not really. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone. Oh, I don't know, mister. They say it's some key. Oh, no trouble at all, mister. No. Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right—
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down with— But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always— Oh, Lizzie, she is a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river.
He respects that word.
But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood. Knows everybody and gets along with— If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such—
So Everett trained a lawyer named Miss Beaufort. Interesting. You see disdain in the lieutenant's dark eyes when they meet yours for a moment.
Oh, mister, I do a lot more than that. I really do most
Promising race pupil returns.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
You've been in there, he means. Talked to the boss man too, probably.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains. Right, you talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk. A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open? Oh, say no more. I got you. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say. Polar weasel? Oh, I know what you mean. I'm pretty sure he's actually Occidental, though. So what you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized, Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay, but where did you get the key?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess. I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
He means he's not going to tell you, cause he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Everard.